Enter.
Alright, welcome to the world of Hearthron. I'm your host, storyteller, and dungeon master, Bilbo. Tonight, we continue with our series, Tales from the Yawning Portal. This is our third episode of White Plum Mountain, one of my favorite adventures ever. The plan is to play the same characters through each of the adventures in the Yawning Portal, level up characters accordingly, and finish with the Tomb of Horrors, where I will kill them all. Sadly.
I can whisper to be a movie.
Our players have completed Sunless Citadel, the Forge of Fury, and the Hidden Shrine of Tamoachan. So now, come join us as we travel through these old school dungeon crawls. And I believe Umbra is going to go ahead and recap last week's episode.
What happened to Taurus?
That was a couple weeks ago.
So,
Fishy version.
we started out with tracking some ogres, but they caught us by surprise. But we fairly quickly dispatched them for ogres. Because thanks to Josh, and he charmed two of them, so they were just looking away. And then we approached the base of White Plum Mountain, went inside, and we saw a Sphinx, and it asked us to answer a riddle. And again, Thorn saved our bacon for knowing the answer. So we got past that, and then we found a room with 5 of these flesh golems, and they all had different numbers on us, and we had to figure out which one didn't belong. And we chose 9, which was correct. So he joined our side, basically. Then we found a room with 9 different spheres. And 9 went in, and the door shut, but he couldn't open it. So Umbra decided to go in, but it pushed 9 out, and the door wouldn't open. So Umbra, having nothing else to do, decided to break one of the spheres. And out came a ton of gems and a key, but the key didn't open the door. So he went back and tried his luck again. And in this one, he found a brain and another key to the way out. And the ring said to me that it'll give me a bunch of abilities, and said to Amr that it'll give him a bunch of abilities, but it'll take a part of his life every year. So I took the ring and put it on, and I took the key and tried to open the door with this one, and it worked. And I told the group about the abilities, and that's where we kind of left off.
Alright, so, you want a card?
Yeah.
Alright.
I have no cards.
I don't think you have any dice either.
Alright, he has a card from Nord Games, luck card. What does it say?
That's a lot. I've never seen one with this much
Oh my
writing on
God,
it.
this says a lot. So, a fortuitous circumstance. This may manifest itself in many ways, including, but not limited to, double the loot reward, finding the door or chest unlocked, coming across a broken trap, bumping into somebody you were looking for, or any manner of lucky happenstance that helps you during your adventure.
Double
I had that last
Play it
week.
now and double the ring.
Yeah, we should have had that last week.
Actually, it has happened. That
That's how
actually
you got
is
your
what
life saved.
Vega had to say.
You mean Arabic?
Sorry, Erebus, sorry. Erebus to
No,
say.
that's find the secret passage.
No, that wasn't.
It's a fortuitous.
That was that.
It was also what Dar had and what Dar used when he saved himself from falling in the drink, so he didn't follow what's his name down at the waterfall.
Yeah. So,
Sasko?
Saska,
I guess I asked you that one.
Yeah. So it's been out twice already. But it's a powerful card, so make sure you use it at the right
I
time.
have this
see
and
that.
this too. I have 2.
It's basically like a get out of jail free card.
Yeah. So is my wish.
what was that, Kit?
My wish is
Not
Was it my first game that we lost Sasko?
get out of jail.
I think, yeah, it might have been the first
Yeah, I think
game
so.
That's when we lost that.
I think you're right.
All right. So, our Dragonborn Umbra has placed a magical ring on his finger and opened the door, telling the party of the ring's power. Zazriel has now pushed past Umbra to look at the other 7
I grab
No,
the key
8.
as I go by.
I mean 7, yeah.
silver spheres hanging from the ceiling. Does anyone else enter the room as well? And Billy, if you want, you can move the camera.
Everybody's asleep downstairs.
I stay in the room. I come back.
Sure, I'll come with him.
Yeah, I'm going with too.
Because if he got all that fun stuff, God only knows there's got to be some kind of crap around here next. You're going to need me to swing on whatever it is you let loose.
And me too, because I have power. And wait, while I enter,
Towards JD.
Just shaking his head like
Grandpa,
these guys are insane and
What?
greedy.
while I enter the room, can I like speak in my head to the ring? How many times can I use these abilities?
Write it down.
Well, the one wish. And you can fly once per day, detect magic once per day. And you can turn invisible and move, and you're immune to charms all the time.
Wow. Erebus is wishing he'd gone in that room first. That invisibility ring.
Okay, so Dar,
Has to be some
Erebus,
that's a game breaker.
Zazriel enter the room along with Umbra. Does anybody else? Yeah, okay. Elle's in the room.
Shh, Alex, quiet.
I follow, shaking my head. These guys are greedy.
I don't want to hear about your what ifs with the ring.
Okay, so is Kid staying in the hallway? Is Valiant staying in the hallway? Is Thorn staying in the hallway? Or are they coming in the room?
Valiant will be taking the rear as usual.
I'm gonna hang out with Valiant.
All right. And then Kit, are you going in or staying out with those 2?
I'll just stay with Dora and Val.
Does Valiant realize that if the door closes, we won't get it back
Valiant
open
suggests
again?
we all move into the room together.
Nine.
Let's stick to the rear.
9, come here.
Okay.
What's that?
So he'll come in the room.
Valiant said everybody.
Valiant says everybody should go.
No,
in the room.
no, don't everybody come in the room. That's a scary idea. If everybody comes in the room, I'll leave the room.
Actually, I'll leave the room too.
Oh, come on. The more the merrier.
Alright. Everybody break we have 7 in here? No, 5. We need 2 more people.
Okay, then I'll go back in, I guess.
You already broke one. Let
Fine,
somebody
then
else break
somebody
one.
else will.
Valiant, Kit,
Hmm?
you want to come in and break one?
Hey, I think the bard ought to come in. He's really lucky.
You should explain to Valiant what you're talking about.
Okay, well, there's 9. Well, there was 9 silver spheres hanging from the ceiling in this room. There's now 7, and I'd like to break all 7 at the same time.
Oh, it's bad because they're not.
I think you should only break one at a time.
Yeah, one at a time. That's the smartest thing to do.
Oh, well, if that's the case, I'll stay out in the hallway and you go right ahead.
Thorn, you want to come in
I'll play Pinata.
here? What's that? You want to come in here?
I'll take a swing at one with my
Break one?
staff.
I'm alright. Alright.
Then I'll
So,
go in then. I'll go in.
One at a time.
Kit's going in. So is Valiant,
I'm Thorn staying out.
Thorn,
Um.
and Umbra? You're staying in or out, Umbra?
I'm coming in.
Alright. So Umbra's in. So just
Hey,
Thorn and Valiant.
wait,
out.
Umbra. Umbra, you got that key, right?
Yes, he has the key.
So the key is you got to use the key on this side or the other side of the door.
I'd rather use it on this side of the doors.
Okay.
Your ring tells you it can only be used on this side.
Yeah, it can only be used on the side of the door.
All right. That's what I was wondering. I was gonna who's got the key because I don't want it stuck in here.
Wait, does the door shut behind us?
So all you guys come in the room, and what do?
The door's not shut?
Not yet.
Okay, then.
I kick it shut.
Well, I'm gonna break this one on
Alright,
3.
door shuts.
If you guys want to break the rest on 3, you can.
You hear a
No.
click,
But if not, I'll be destroying the second one on 3.
No, I want to be outside of there.
Yeah, you and Thor are both out in the hallway.
The 2 intelligent ones stayed outside.
Umbra,
Yeah.
how did you break it?
Just I smashed it with my great axe.
Did you try with the missile weapon first?
Oh yeah, I did. And it just it spun off of it. It spun off of it.
So you gotta smack it with something.
Yep.
Cool! Jumps up and smacks one.
All right, which one?
Yeah, 1, 2.
I'll tell you in a second. Not number. What number did you say you were gonna hit? Number 2. So not number 2. So I got
Okay.
6 dice. So number 1.
Okay. All right. So number 1. So can you put him in the corner closest to actually to those guys? Right there.
He jumps up.
And Billy, you were at number 2. So that's right at that doorway.
He literally has to jump, I'm sure, to reach it.
All right. Can you put Erebus in the? Well, there's
7 in total. 9 still left.
yeah. So yeah, it's in
9 is still
the
there. 9 is still there.
yeah, it's in the right hand corner. Right hand corner. 9 is closest to Alex in the corner there.
Has 5 been smashed?
5,
Yeah,
yes,
smashed
was
them.
smashed. 5 and 8 were smashed. They're
No, 5
directly.
and
5 and 8 were smashed. They're directly
2, 5,
behind.
1, 5, 8.
Then I'll
2,
do
5, 8.
7.
All right, so you want to put her at 7?
Yep.
And
You know, I didn't
then-
wait till count of 3.
Oh, I know you didn't wait. I'm just getting people situated in the room. And then Al, are you gonna line up on any of them? Oh, Al walked away out of the room. So I don't know. So we'll see.
See that first
I
word under alignment?
outside of
Okay. Then. Oh, okay. All right. So you smash number 1, and all this. It looks like just all this blackness comes pouring on your coins. All these. It looks at black coins. You guys hear, and a key drops. However, also on top of him are 3 just like ghost-like figures, black figures, all on top of him.
Race.
Yeah, this is the
Let's kill him! I need my gold!
All right, so
ghosts though. They're both ghosts. They're not happy ghosts.
Or wraiths.
what's your AC
Ah,
again?
not bad.
Really?
What is that? Not bad.
15?
I just love hearing it. Oh,
I got an
all right.
Hey, at least it's halfway there. Halfway between 10 and 20 is 15. See?
bad. I got an 8.
Treasure can never be unguarded, I guess.
Of course not! Except for the stuff that he got.
Yeah, my stuff was on guard.
That's just an intelligent enemy.
Which he's still carrying with him.
All right, Dar. So you are going to take 19 points of damage.
Oh, that hurt! Oh, by the way, I had the stuff wrong on when I tried to add it all up in my head yesterday, because I looked on the thing. I actually have a total of 74. That's what my hit points are on my sheet. Yeah.
Hit points?
Yeah.
I already
Exactly 74.
Than I have.
If my numbers were reversed, I just have to add 4
I
to
have your
them.
bicep.
If I
My
was
left ear, actually.
All right, so I said minus 19,
Minus
correct?
19, yep.
All right, and
Well, that hurt!
oh no, you're
I
probably
know.
gonna scream a little bit now.
Okay. What am I screaming? Oh, they're screaming?
No, you.
Uh-oh.
You are also down 9 points of strength.
What?
9.
So what do you scream out as these 3 shadows come down on top of you as they all hit you and drain your strength as well as hurt you?
I'm gone. I'm turned invisible. Like, just,
Son of a Bitch, this feels just like I'm a mage!
Yeah, I'm turning
All I
invisible.
heard
Bye.
was Dean Winchester shouting.
Don't let him touch ya! Ow!
No problem. I'll let him touch you.
Don't go to a negative strength.
All right, initiatives.
I got
23.
18.
Everyone roll initiative, please.
What do you do?
I got a 14.
Oh,
14.
Sorry.
I'm waiting till round 4 as instructed. And I rolled a 1, so there you go.
So you really are. Oh dear.
It goes him, me. Wait, do you roll initiative?
What does it take to pull something out of a bag of holding?
That's
Free action.
Manipulate.
Manipulate.
Yeah. All right, so I heard a, what was that? A
And to drink it?
23.
23 Zazriel. Anybody higher than a 23?
No.
Didn't think so. I didn't ask. All right. Anybody else above a 20? Nope. Okay. 16
18.
to 20. So you said 18, Umbra?
Yeah.
19 for Al.
19.
Why do you have to come in so late? Maybe you're too late.
Alien is a 19 as well.
Clearly.
Clowning away.
Unfortunately, you left the mage outside, the one that can handle these
That was
things.
perfect.
Was
Oh, I can handle these. Just calm down.
I'm turning invisible. Let's go.
just calm down as
Yeah, just calm down.
he's dying over there.
Now you get to feel how I feel
Now
every
can I see
day.
the place? So if I
What,
use
weak as a babe?
Yep.
Like I see the place, so if I use this.
God, I'm gonna hit like a girl.
You're gonna hit like a thorn.
Oh,
All right, anybody 11 to 15?
14.
14,
Shouldn't be the
I
harvest.
didn't get time to do
14
like
hit,
this.
14
I don't
thorn.
invisibility good.
Oh, 14 dar.
Oh,
Did you
dark.
say 14
All the way in the back.
Dark.
I'm not in the room.
Oh, that's
No, but I still want your initiative.
Oh,
I still want
In
your
case
roll.
in case the door opens, yeah.
13.
Okay, 13.
Just let it be, man.
And then Erebus.
I'll be bringing up the rear.
Now what?
You rolled a 1.
Oh, God. Yep, you are last. All right.
Hey, Valiant, I think I got a copy of Catan we can play out here.
That's great. He stepped away too. He did here.
You can start tuning your guitar.
Yeah.
All right, Zazriel,
So, dude,
you are up first.
Alright, so I already have
So
my,
you see these 3 shadows just all around Dar.
alright, so I already have my rapier out.
And Dar took a knee because he can't quite stand up at the moment.
I'll draw out my short sword.
Okay.
He looks like he's having trouble lifting Gladys up
And
even.
then I'm going to attack, I think 8 times. This.
You know what?
So I'm gonna start off by swinging 3 times at this guy right here on my left.
Swinging your what?
My rapier twice, and then my short sword 1 time.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack the next one after that. And then I'm putting Hunter's Mark on him as well.
What in the hell happened when I left?
I know.
How'd you guys also become gods?
16,
Well,
16
He's an
hits.
angel.
9,
Oh.
15 points of damage.
All right,
you've
still
seen
up.
that TV show, right?
Touched by an angel?
No, Angel.
That's
A little
gonna be a
Touched by an Angel
25 to
is
hit.
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Oh, no, that was
No,
my
that
15
was-
points
that
of
was
damage.
fucking
That's
Vampire
at
Slayer.
29 now.
That one, poosh, just dissipates.
Alright. So I didn't have to use my short sword swing, so I'll use my short sword swing on this guy. And then I'll do my rapier attack as well. That's gonna be a 16 to hit
That hits.
for 7 points total.
All right.
And then that's gonna be a 15 to hit. Is that hit?
Yeah.
For 10 points of damage, so it's at 17.
All right.
Then Action Surge.
All right.
Are you just fighter?
It's 14 to hit
That hits.
for 12 points of damage. I think that one's at 29.
That one dissipates.
do just do
5 foot shift over to this one.
no shifting.
That's gonna be a 14 to hit for 14 points of damage.
All right.
You just like
Oh, and too bad I'm not a champion yet. That's gonna be a 26 to hit for 9 points of damage.
Jeez. How many?
9 points of damage.
Okay, still up.
Now final swing with the rapier. I need a short swing. And that's gonna be a 22
22 hits.
for 6 points of damage.
And poof, goes away.
all 3 of them.
Jeez, Adriel.
Just like God, just.
Yeah, that was a little sick. Yeah. If someone asks if you're a god, you say yes. You.
All right.
Excuse me.
Cleared them all out.
I think you'll pull all those off of there, right? Because they were shadowy forms, right? They're not corporal.
They all just dissipate.
Wait,
Yeah, all 3 of them.
wait,
They can all get out of there.
for game mechanics,
That's what-
my
that's what
invisibility
the girl
is
looks
it
like,
lesser invisibility or greater
Um,
invisibility when I use it?
Yeah, I know.
So
You don't know, buddy.
So I can look in.
So
You don't need to look. It's all about discovering it, okay? When it happens.
what do these coins look like?
Uh,
Says the dwarf.
So
It's a-
one used to be a key, or
I grab that.
they are all lead. They're 300 pieces of worthless lead.
Oh, for crying out loud! It's lead.
Nice.
Hey, Zaz, Zaz,
Oh yes.
this stuff ain't worth it. The these coins are nothing but lead.
These things are puny.
I know, but I'm just saying that every one of these things is probably going to be the same kind of deal if you think about it. They already got the good stuff over there with the Umbra thingy. Christ, I'm weak as a babe. I can't hardly lift Gladys right now.
Team vote? Do we smash the rest?
One by one, please.
Alright. Now I'll do mine. I'll do 2.
Number 2. All
I
right.
sit in the corner because I can't get up. I'm falling and I can't get up.
All right.
Not sponsored.
A scroll. A piece of parchment comes. Looks like it's a wrapped scroll. Falls to the ground along with a false key.
False key.
Another key, I should say, but it's scroll. You guys already have the real key, so it doesn't.
It's a false key.
Doesn't matter because he has the Umber has the real key.
So you said
Don't
scroll?
worry about it. Yes, the scroll.
Don't open it.
Are we hoping for more crappy things?
A scroll's not
You
bad.
never know what's gonna pop out. Let's just
Hey, I wonder if the mage could turn this lead into gold.
keep swinging out.
Okay, so who was at number 3? Anybody?
That'd have been up in the air. 7 and 9 are taken by Erebus. I don't need to kit.
Okay. So you want to go to 7 and 9 then first?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So Kit's number 7.
Yep.
All right. So Kit, you smash it, and also a piece of parchment comes falling to the floor, as well as another key. And a Erebus, you crack open 9. 6 gems fall atop on top of it. Well, we'll probably move out of the way a little bit, and also a key drops as well. But 6 gems.
I'll destroy 4.
Sure. See? None of them get anything but me. Uh-huh.
I destroy 4. Number 4.
Are they actual gems?
Yeah, they're actual gems. If you you guys will take some time looking at them later. I'll just tell you what they're valued. They're worth 100 gold pieces each. Oh, okay, buddy. Thank you.
Vibrate number 4.
Just hold on. Wait till Billy comes right back down. Sorry, commercial break. Second. Apparently, ice cream has been taken by my grandson. So we will see what that means. So.
Just kiss a piece of paper or a scroll.
It's parchment. So both. It looks like a scroll. Both Zazriel and Kit both look like scrolls.
Where'd you get that?
No, Jim. They were out of Danburns. The only place they card you to try ice cream.
Wow.
Yeah.
This segment brought to you by Milk Jim. Great ice cream here.
One had
27th
gin,
and
one had rum.
Minneapolis. All right.
That's
So
all they had tonight.
you've done those. You still have what's left? You have
3,
3, 4,
6.
5, or 3, 4. Sorry, 3, 4, and 6 left.
I'll move to 6.
I smashed 4.
By the way, how bad do I feel still?
I'm on a 3.
Is it still left?
Yeah, you're
Weak
messed
as a
up.
babe.
Probably until our long rest.
What?
All right. So who moved to 3?
I had 4.
I did.
4.
I'm
Kit hit 3.
okay. So 3. Kit smashes 3.
Oh, kid.
Jewelry comes falling down on her,
Look fabulous.
along with another key and this thing of wind air just comes striking down on her.
The druid gets attacked by an elemental.
All right, so here we go again.
Your relatives seem to love to attack you, Kit.
All right, so
Thought it was bad when the black dragon attacked. Now you got air elementals attacking.
and then Kit, just remind me what is your AC here?
13.
13. Well, it hits you. All right, sorry.
Not as bad as mine. I'm back. Or wait,
Yeah, not probably as bad as yours.
Definitely not as bad as yours.
No.
You're not getting life sucked out.
Right?
Just think if Umbra would have done that by himself in this room.
Oh.
Yeah, lucky for him. All
Yeah,
right,
it's-
so
That's why you never choose number 1.
I rolled the dice.
Yep, I know, I saw it.
I wanted the chaotic thing to take effect and just run and jump and whatever. Run there.
Let me watch.
so
Nice.
Kid, you take 14 points of damage as this thing just slams against you.
I'd rather had that than things.
And
20 points of wisdom.
we will stick with the same initiatives as last time. I'm not gonna make people re-roll. Okay, so Wonder Tune over there. What?
Since my hunter's mark is already up, I'll just put it back on him.
You mean on it?
On it, yeah. First swing,
Oh,
26 to hit
Yes, that hits.
for 14 points of damage.
All right, so 14. Okay.
That's all magical. 22,
That hits.
13 points of damage.
What was the first? For how much?
14.
14. So 27.
Japanese
Okay.
anime shit. Hentai.
Oh, I fumbled!
All right.
And somebody.
Huh?
Roll the dice.
Roll the dice.
Roll a dice.
All
I'm
right.
sitting in the corner over here.
Here we go. Rolling the die.
Hey, Val, did you hear that shit?
Hit ally.
Oh,
So who is next to you?
Hits right there.
And this was with what weapon?
Short sword.
All right. So go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, she can only take my short sword. At least you can't take the hunter's mark. Or 4 points of damage.
All right. So
Yay.
Kit, you take another 4, so I get minus 18.
I slip in the pool. I'm two-handed. Slip in the pool of water and go under for a second. As I come up, Kit's still there, so I slash her in the legs.
All right.
Tall dragonborns. Sorry.
Elle, you are up.
Alright, So this swirling air seems to have some sort of body to it, right?
Yes. You seem to look like Zazriel put a licking on it. You know.
Yep.
It's angrily kind of his face. It almost has like this cloud-like face, and it glares over at Zazriel.
Alright. But I am great expert.
Where is
She's like 10 feet away.
You're 10 feet away.
10 feet away. Okay. So I will hit with a guiding bolt.
All right.
Alright, 16 on the die. 20. Hit. 22 to hit, I'm assuming hits.
Yes, that hits.
So, 16 points of damage.
16, okay.
And then it's got the next person to attack it has advantage.
Nice. All right. Nice job, Elle. All right, Valiant's out in the hallway, hearing screams and moans from the other side. Hearing some. All right, Umbra, you are up.
So,
Look, we walked the same.
only attack already. My feeling adventurous. I'm going to use my haste ability.
Okay.
So, is it an action to use it, or?
It is. Yeah, it would be to start it up. Yep, it's gonna be. Is it normally an action in this
Yes,
stuff? Yep, and it's an action.
So, and
So that's your action. You do haste. Okay.
so,
So what does that do?
and the spell book gives an extra action, +2 to your AC, and advantage on dexterity saves.
Okay. So now you have an extra action, right? So you have an action. You used the action. Now you have an action.
So my action is going to be to. I'm gonna move in. Actually, I'm right by it. So I'm gonna just attack him.
Okay.
Actually, no. Bonus action before I do anything. I'm gonna use my valve emergency to gain advantage on the attack.
Okay. So you're using your bow. Okay.
And then here comes the great axe. So lucky that is advantage. Will an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
All you hit is air.
And then 12 points.
Oh, you missed once.
For real? Well. Yeah, you already would have had advantage, remember? Because of L's attack.
Oh yeah, so
You didn't need to use that.
yeah, but I get it for like the rest of the fight.
Okay.
Because it's a minute. It lasts a minute.
Okay.
Use the stuff.
Alright.
Use the stuff.
That's the channel divinity.
Alright, that's Umbra. You done Umbra?
Yeah.
Alright,
Probably
Dar.
gonna need a lot.
You are out.
Who's up?
Dar.
What? No, I'm not. I'm sitting in the corner. I can't do it. Thing.
Okay, Dar's cowering in the corner.
Well, I wouldn't say cowering. I don't cower. I'm drinking some ale.
Alright. Kit, you are up.
Makes you 10 times weaker.
I can see where it is at the moment, or is it pinning me to the ground?
No, it isn't. It's right on top of you. It's not pinning you to the ground right now.
Bring it over here, kid. I'll try and swing from my sitting position, since I can't stand up. Walk this way,
Just
girl.
back it towards the door with my quarter shaft.
Alright. Go ahead and roll.
18 plus 6.
That hits.
To hit me?
No.
To hit it towards the door.
Hit it towards you.
A 6 on the die plus 3 bludgeoning.
Alright.
Plus 9
9 points.
damage.
Alright, nice. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Thorn, you are up playing Settlers of Catan out there with Valiant and Hallway.
Your turn, Valiant. I already built enough roads. Oh, I got the longest road card. Hand it over.
All right. Now it is
No, that'd be
time for Mr. Air Elemental. All right. So who is adjacent to it right now?
Well, since she knocked it towards me, probably me. Boo!
Kit. So you, Kit, and Umbra.
Yes.
All right. Not L.
Nope, I was 10 feet away.
Okay, perfect. Okay. All right. So I need the three of you all to make strength saving throws.
I fail.
Well, you got
Roll, you might get lucky.
Nope.
I actually fail. I'm serious.
Umbra. What did you roll?
I got a 12 total.
12 total. And then Kit, what did you get?
8 total.
This is great.
What did you get?
And I looked already.
A natural 1?
Oh!
Yeah, he fumbles.
Yeah, he fumbled.
Okay.
That's even worse.
There's nothing in that. So
Okay,
just-
good. You're good.
Well, I'm just going to make
No
it
fumble-
look bad.
fumble
That's
roll?
what-
I
there it
fumbled
is.
twice in this room.
Christ, I lost 9 points of strength. Something better happen.
Yeah, there will be some. There will be consequences a little bit here for this. All right. So first, each of you are going to take 13 points of damage.
Dang.
Puff up my lips and
And then you are each flung 20 feet away from the thing, hitting the walls.
Ooh.
And Zazriel, you'll hit the ground. And I think maybe all of you do as well, but let me just make sure.
Lost down.
Yes, you're all knocked down. All of you are knocked down.
Awesome.
can we make like a death save just to make sure we're safe?
All right, and now
We'll, like, catch ourselves.
Dexter.
oh, let's
You failed your strength save, man.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we're not.
just- yeah. So just
Oh, no,
just whirling around, just this big circle of wind, just whirling in the room.
I kind of just want to do like a double Dragonborn
Alright.
but that's all it
Well,
just needs.
Since Dar is just sitting in the corner.
9 comes up to it
Oh, here we go.
and smashes at it.
Can I roll for a 9?
Yeah, go ahead. You can roll for 9.
What is the damage there?
Why don't you first roll to see if you hit? Okay.
What is it plus?
What did you roll on the
7.
die? All right, so you hit.
Okay.
All right, and roll 2d8 plus 4.
2 plus 4, that's pretty strong. So 12 points.
All right, and then he makes another attack.
Oh, my.
15
15 on the die
That hits.
for 14 points.
All right. All right, so he just smashes the thing twice.
Nice.
Right into it. So 9 hits it.
As if leader back.
Erebus, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna move to a corner if I'm not already in one and take a shot. Is it, does it have an ally next to it? One eye next to it? Or do I need to hide here?
It has
He's prone.
9.
Erebus is wrong. Oh, 9 is over there.
9's next to it.
Yeah, everybody else is on the ground.
Everybody else is on the ground except you and L.
That's fine. Maybe I'll try to hide anyway here. Let's see if I can get that. So that is.
You'll be at disadvantage at hiding.
I should have okay. Alright, I'm gonna fail then. Okay, I'll just take a shot then.
Okay. But yes, you do have 9 next to it.
So that's good. And I have 2 exploding dice.
Oh, we didn't even hear the crit part. So
Oh, sorry.
you must be. You're breaking
Yeah, I
up.
think we cut out. Yeah. Sorry. So am I
Is that my friend?
Yeah, you're breaking up big time.
Can't hear
hold on
you.
a sec.
Alright, you're good now. You're
How's
good.
that?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, good. Alright, so I have 2 exploding dice. That's gonna be a ton of damage. Alright, so that's 21 before I do the exploders. Another 9, that's 30, and then I gotta reroll the dice. Okay, and then that is another 10 and 18, so 48.
All right.
Wow.
It dissipates. It just vanishes off.
Still on my
Nice.
You are.
Dar gets up out of the corner on his knees and his hands. Gladys is nowhere to be seen, but he's holding one of his hand axes in 2 hands like this. He's like, I call this one Happy Butt. Get it? Happy Butt, glad ass.
My ace is still going. I'm like,
Gladys is mini me.
come on, smash the other one before I get tired of it.
You just died.
Okay, I smashed 4 now.
Okay, you smashed 4.
Hey, now wait a second.
Okay, so this metal flask falls out. You try to see if you catch it.
Just a roll.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
And the key.
And a key.
I'll try to
An
catch
8
it if
total.
he fails.
Huh?
An 8
I'll
total.
try to catch it if he fails.
Okay, go ahead.
I died for it too. Maybe I get in his way.
Sleight of hand, is that what you wanted?
Yep. Mhm.
As you try to move over.
I tried to move over there, but I can't quite make
Yep,
it.
you'll grab it. So Umbra misses it, but you grab it. It's a flask.
Dar goes flat on his face trying to move.
Oh! I will present it to
Okay.
Wait, what?
All right. So there is
Anything in
still
Is it anything?
No.
Here's the ever-flowing fast lemonade.
there's still number 6.
Probably.
Okay. Smash it.
I'm crawling over to grab onto Umbra's leg, by the way.
You ain't catching me.
Holy paladin of who is it again?
Portal.
Corridor, heal me!
All right.
Heal me! And
I.
I'm holding onto his leg.
So,
Wait,
as you smash it, he's holding on to your leg. What are you gonna say?
Wait. Well, I'm not sure if that's a disease. I might be able to cure it if it's a disease.
All right. So as he's grabbing his leg, I'm not sure if he has a disease. Some glass jewelry comes falling down to the ground, breaking in pieces. However, this gray ooze just comes pouring down on top of Umbra.
And me, because I'm grabbed onto his leg.
So,
It gotta hit me too.
What's that stupid show with all the slime on Nickelodeon?
Yeah, well,
I have a 20 AC because of my ace.
wasn't it called Nickelodeon? You got slimed?
There was like a slime tank I was thinking about going in, but I wasn't doing it.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
now you guys, you have some acid resistance, right?
Huh?
You have acid resistance.
Yes, I do.
Next life.
Not me, I got poison resistance.
And I can heal you. You fine. You fine.
All right. So is it resistance or is it immunity?
It is resistance.
All right. So
Not a full dragon.
yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe you could wish to be a full dragon.
Oh. Is that what I turn on you guys?
what
That's the
happened
question.
right when
Because this great ooze just pours on top of Umbra. And so Umbra, that's.
And does Jar's hanging onto his leg?
I'm not really mean to.
Well, I did it. I mean, I expect consequences. I don't
No, so
It's all part of the game.
you are at minus 21 points, Umbra.
Oh.
So I rolled out of the way, is that what you're saying? Oh crap, I don't need that too. Woo!
You're like, yeah. Just, yeah.
Well, I do have that advantage.
All right, Zazriel. So we're gonna once again.
Which one did
I'm sorry. What was that, Jervis? It was the last one. It was number 6. Zazriel.
So, is it, can I just drop both my weapons as a free action?
Yeah, sure.
What is it to pull out my bow?
Just so you're dropping is your free action, so it'll be an action in that sense.
Manipulate, right?
Yeah.
Isn't this that stuff we gotta burn?
Plus, I have my attack action, right? So
Yeah.
Is that the green stuff? I can never remember.
Drop both my weapons and then pull out my bow.
Maybe I can
Okay.
negotiate with it.
And then what?
And I move my hunter's mark down to him.
You know this great ooze is covering Umbra.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, like it's not like actual like.
No, it's not a creature, it's an ooze.
It's ooze all over him.
So could you help get it up?
You remember that Nickelodeon show?
I reverse all that. I still have my weapons, and I put the key in the hole when I get out.
No, you don't have the key.
You don't have the key, you got the fake key.
I have the key.
I grabbed it from when I walked in the room because I didn't know if anybody was coming in.
Nope, you didn't. I never gave it to you.
As I earlier even said it.
All right,
So,
I'm gonna go over to him, then I'm gonna grab the
No,
key.
I my bag. It's
I'm
in my
gonna
bag.
I'm gonna slide of hand and grab the key.
No, he's going through the ooze and you're just like in your hand.
that's
take
not
the
in your
damage.
bag. I'm sorry, buddy. Keys in your
But he
bag.
slid a hand in?
24 for a slide of hand.
Alright, so you grab the keys from him. I'll give you that.
Natural 6.
Yeah.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
Alright, so you
You
grab
don't
the
even know I grabbed the key, man.
You grab the key from him. Then what do you do?
I go back to the door and I put it in the door.
Alright.
You put it in the door?
Well, he can't, that guess. Yeah, you can't do that.
I'm going towards putting it in the door.
Okay. No problem. Alright.
How do I think I'd have to get rid of this stuff?
It tastes like good for me.
You weren't gonna help me
It
at
tastes
all?
like a firm poop in the
What am I
mouth.
Alright.
doing?
So, that was Azrael.
I'm scared of some of these things now. Man.
L.
Alright. L is.
Alright, heal me!
Come over here, Dar. I'll lead.
Dar.
I'm also very sure.
So Dar is at the feet, they're holding on to, and probably he's let go now.
Yeah.
But is at the leg of Umbra, and Umbra is covered in this gray ooze.
Okay, so the ooze has a body.
Yeah.
It's not just like a slime trail left by this thing.
Right now it's covering Umbra.
That's the body that it has, is Umbra.
Okay, so in order to do something with this, I either have to
Burn it! Burn it! And that's what he says. He's,
Well, I'm going to use what flame I do have, which is sacred
that
flame,
sounded really bad.
Okay.
and burn it with radiant light.
Alright.
Saving throw.
Oh, hell.
Next.
So it misses its saving throw. So how much damage?
All right, so
You haven't seen it?
7 points is all.
Okay. Got it. Alright.
And
First one's really good.
yeah, she's gonna.
Because he plays all parts.
So where is Dar's on the ground, close to me, or no?
Dar is on the ground close to Umbra.
Can I shift or move around so that I'm Dar not move?
Yes.
I am very close to dying here.
Move me there and change forms, kid.
Alright, Valiant, you're out in the hallway. You're,
It's your turn. You have the largest army yet?
you have the largest army yet?
Acting up with Buddy Thorn.
Dang it!
Alright, Umbra, you are up.
So how do I think I'm able to get this stuff off of me? Like, do I need
Burn the
to
fire. Kill the fire.
What do you do?
should I
You don't know. Have you ever been covered in grains yet?
no.
What's your
Light
breath?
torch.
Huh?
What's your
Acid.
breath?
Like,
Well,
if it's like the slime I touched earlier, we gotta burn it.
burn it. What do you think that does?
Okay.
It'll dissolve it.
So I'm going to use Searing Smite. It's
Oh, you already used your breath weapon or something?
no breath weapon is acid.
Yeah, acid will melt it. It'll burn it. It'll burn it up.
It's literally doing acid damage. Why do you think he's asking me about like he's literally doing
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna searing smite,
You're smart.
and then like kind of.
I'm dumb.
I'm gonna try and like searing smite my fist basically, and then punch to basically use the fire. So basically an unarmed strike on my, or it doesn't have to be a weapon.
No, so you're gonna want to
Empowering your fist and then you're gonna hit yourself?
empower your fist.
And then like
Okay.
Or beat your chest kind of like this or something so that you're
Okay.
smashing the ooze?
All right.
should I roll to attack or?
Yeah, go ahead. Just
You're not
throw
gonna
the
hit yourself. You have to fumble.
Okay, that's gonna unarmed is plus strength, so 18.
Yep, you're fine. So you're punching through it. Okay, then what?
And then the damage is just gonna be the fire damage, or should I also do the physical damage to me, or is it just?
So physically.
Well, you're not really even trying to hurt yourself.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
just
not really-
activating your power, buddy.
Yeah, so just
Yeah,
fire.
so just
Okay.
So the
fire
first
damage.
one is just
This fire damage.
yeah, it's a D6 fire damage,
Okay.
and then it's just a wisdom. 1 point of fire damage, and then it's a wisdom save on its turn. On its turn, it's a wisdom save, or else it takes another D6 of fire damage.
Okay. All right.
Should take that same D6.
All right. Do you do anything else, Umbra?
Could I make a history check to see if I know anything about this ooze?
About this ooze?
Or like
Wow, this ooze is.
What's
No.
that
Ooze's
about
name?
ooze? Like just about ooze.
It's Cornelius.
Can I make a history check about ooze and
That's not history. No.
or what is it?
This would be like survival. Are you skilled in survival?
No.
All right. So, yeah, I'll give you a roll at disadvantage.
Ooh, a 10 and an 11, so that would be a 10.
Okay, so you don't know. No, all you know is it was doing acid to you. All right. So let's see what it does now here.
At the beginning
At
of
the
its turn,
beginning of its turn, yeah.
wisdom.
All right. So go ahead and roll another. What's the DC on your thing?
12.
It makes it.
I mean 11.
Hell, still makes it. Makes a saving throw. That's funny.
So
It's a
throw it.
wise.
I had a -2 wisdom on this thing, and I still beat you. All right.
Not a very wise paladin.
But a very clever slime.
I could have took the extra plus 1 and it'd be a 12, but.
All right. All right. So
Not all of our kind is smart.
now it's gonna try to smash onto you, Umbra.
Oh, so it's like an attacking attack.
Yeah. Now it's kind of all of a sudden this.
Help!
Almost like you guys see like just this arm length of ooze just comes smashing down at his legs.
A 20 AC.
All right, and hits you.
What?
Man,
Equal flipping 20
I
AC.
tell you.
Bill, what might a dwarf know about this stuff? Is there a roll I need to make to try and figure out anything
It's
about
not
it?
your turn, buddy.
Okay.
It's survival.
All right. So you are gonna take first 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
So this thing actually reached out with its own paw and popped him, huh?
Yeah.
You
Oh, I
punch
have-
me, I punch you back.
Oh, I have another action. I could have.
All right.
Next turn. If you're still up.
I know it's magic. I know that.
All right, and then the acid. And then you're going to take 2 points of acid, so I have you now at -25.
Yeah.
Correct. All right, and your armor class, what kind of armor do you wear?
Oh,
Um,
oh no.
Full plate.
no. Oh yeah, full plate.
All right, so what's your normal armor class with the plate mail?
Just plate mail is 18.
So 18, so now that's going to be at 17.
Help, guys! Help!
That is useless in this situation. I don't carry around
You
torches.
can hear from the other side.
Play that funky
Oh,
All
music.
Oh, kid, get one of the torches.
All right, Dar, you are up.
So, what can I figure? Do I know anything about this as a dwarf? Do I need to make a roll for it of some kind? See what I might know.
You have survival?
I do.
All right, so yeah, go ahead and make a roll.
I do worse than him. I got a +4 and I still only got a 7.
All right, so you don't know. You have no clue.
I will. Where is? Let's see. Where's Kit? Let me. That Kit? Was she still up, or was she up, or was she down?
She,
Did she attack?
no, she hasn't gone though.
But she hasn't gone to the floor, right? Or she got knocked prone too, right?
Yeah, she got knocked prone.
Yeah, so she was knocked prone, so she's way over here, so she still doesn't stand up, and I'm way the hell over here, so I can't even get near her.
Should have never went for 6.
Um,
Sure, you guys did.
10 points left.
yep, that's what chaotic greedy does.
Go for the
Right along with him, minus his 9 streak.
Right? Well, it says it right here at the top, chaotic.
I could do something that instantly eliminate this one. But it's dumb.
You're gonna do both hands on that little hand axe and he gonna swing.
Alright.
He's gonna reach up, he takes things up on one knee and swings at the damn thing as best he can.
No problem.
Alright, so a 9, minus 9. But okay, so a 7 is going to be a minus what? Minus 2?
Yeah, -2. That's what I meant. Yeah.
You have a 7? I
Seven's
thought you
minus
couldn't
3.
go below 8, according to the book.
Oh, 7 score, you mean, sorry.
So a 7 score
So it
is
happens.
-2 to hit, but I've got +3 for my proficiency bonus. So that's a
You could just take 3.
+1.
You could just take 3 off whatever your previous plus was.
Now we roll a die, and then we can go from there.
Yeah, it's only going to be an 11.
11? 11 hits.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Fun,
So
yeah.
then that's -2 for 4 points. I rolled a maximum.
Alright, so 4 points. Alright. So yeah.
That's the first swing.
All
Second swing.
And then you also take 2 points, Umbra.
Second swing. There we go. That's an 18 on the die, so that'll hit. And that does another minimum of 1. Is that what you get? Or okay, 1 point.
Alright, so you won't take him from that. Alright. Yeah, so you seem to damage it somewhat. Some of the ooze kind of falls off of
That's
it.
my worst stat. I rolled a 7.
Alright, that's Dar. Kit, you are up.
I'm light a torch and throw it at them.
Alright, so you're gonna pull out a tinder and light up a torch.
Throw it at him?
Yeah,
Throw it at him.
just throw it at them. Kill it with fire.
Don't you have produce flame?
No.
Yep.
Well, you better get it then.
Yeah, well,
Don't you? You got it.
I thought you had produce flame.
throw the
It's a
torch.
cantrip.
Just throw the torch.
I don't have that as a cantrip though.
Okay, well then.
All right, well then light your torch and throw it. We'll learn that one later.
I'm gonna throw it and light it and throw it.
Alright, so
Freaking Molotov cocktail.
it will really take you the round to light. You can pull out the torch, light it up, and get it going. So next round you can throw it.
Okay.
This is hilarious.
Yeah.
The easiest thing is the hardest to
Alright.
finish off.
Thorn,
Most
you-
time.
Oh, well, so you can hear me and Valiant in the other room, and I'm talking to Valiant, and like, there's this song by the 2 bards I know. One's name is Hall, and the other is the bard. His name is Oates. And he says something about he has a wish is on his list because your wish, I can't resist.
Damn it! I rolled a 7 and I have 14 cards.
That might be the only
you're
option.
the one that said 9, right? Way back when, in the room with the golems. All right.
Yeah.
So he 9 comes over, and tries to grab at the ooze that's on Umbra.
Man, every time I grab ooze, bad things happen.
So yeah, so he's gonna grab it.
You said I'd roll for.
I'm doing this on this part. So yeah, so he
You don't get to roll for your life being saved here.
yeah, so he removes. He takes the ooze off of Umbra and
Oh wow.
goes on to him. Now the ooze is on Zon 9.
Yeah. Oh, well, because I like 9. That's fun.
All right, Erebus, you are up.
That settles that. We can get out of here now.
No, we beat
Alright,
Sydney.
so first, survival check. Do I think this will hurt the weapons? And maybe we already. And that's actually a good survival check, so maybe you tell me more. So that is 18.
Okay, so 18. So you know, in a sense, with magical weapons, it shouldn't have any effect on it. From what you know back in your little days. One, you know that actually acid, cold, and fire doesn't really work well against gray ooze, actually. Yeah, you know that they do corrode metal, though.
Okay.
And they can squeeze. You probably also know, like, they can squeeze into some very tight places and around stuff. So it doesn't move very fast, but when it's on something, it's very fluid-like.
Okay. And so no weaknesses that I know of, but no acid, fire, or cold.
No, yeah, you definitely. It doesn't really have weaknesses.
Oh.
It's a nasty trap, or sort of killer, in the sense of the drow uses it. You're usually using it in the sense to eat away at metal or something like that.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Well, I will. Somebody. And I'll drop my bow. Do I know if I'm going to take damage from swinging at it?
Would you take damage?
Yeah.
No, you don't think. No, you don't think that would be the case. And also, as long as you have magical weapons, you should be fine too.
All right, cool. All right, so I'll swing my bow, pull a Shadow Smite, and move up and swing, or drop the bow, I guess.
Okay.
Full Shadow Smite.
Sure.
And I'll move up and swing once.
All right.
Let's see what I can do here. Alright, so AC, I think you already had 11 hits, so this is like a 14.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Elf, you didn't try to hide from the slime?
6, 11. Alright, and that is 17 points.
All right, so 17.
No, I wasn't here. No, I wasn't here. That was a black hair.
And I'll use a cunning action to back out of range.
Okay, perfect.
Allergic to vegetables.
Now we'll,
Me too.
I'll whisper over to kids.
That's not me,
The fire
Bruce.
won't work.
All right.
I stopped preparing the torch then.
Sorry.
All right. Okay. All right. That's Erebus. It's a new round. All right, Zazriel, you are up.
What's in?
I opened the door.
All right. Yep. You open the door.
And you guys see the.
Hey guys, how's the game going?
He's kicking my ass.
They're dealing with slime in there, and I can't really help. So I'm gonna come out here.
All right. So you can step out.
Alien! Help!
All right.
Is he here?
Hey guys.
Is Alien here?
Yeah, he's on mute here. Yeah. Do you hear that, Valiant? You hear Dar calling for you, Valiant. El, you are
The
up.
door is open.
And the door is open.
Alright. She will do. She's gonna do a second level guiding bolt.
Okay.
So AC 15.
That hits.
Alright.
It's 5d6.
So 18 points, and then again, advantage on the next attack.
Radiant damage.
Okay. All right. So it falls off of 9, and just going into the muck onto the ground. It just seems to kind of dissipate as it kind of just collapses off a 9.
9 lives.
9 standing there. He's got a little slash in him and a little bruise, but he's standing there looking
The radiant damage
looking over at Umbra.
took it down, huh?
Yep.
Are we gonna be
It's down,
rest
it's down.
after this? I mean, are we gonna rest?
I don't know about you, but I am.
Me too. I'm with you.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's
Hey
go.
guys,
into
I feel great.
Let's go into this. Let's go into this hallway.
Okay, so
All right. So you guys collect the goods and
I
stuff.
crawl. I slowly crawl out of the room.
I think my bag filled with gems and slinging onto my shoulder. You know the bag filled with gems in it?
All right. So everybody's crawling out of this room.
You fight
Bloody.
the undead and see how you
Wait,
feel afterwards.
Grandpa,
Hell, I didn't even
I
fight
get
it.
my
I just got
bag of
attacked.
gems and sling it onto my shoulder. Just
Your bag of gems.
yeah, you know the gems
The
that
angel
fell
of
out
darkness over there took
with
care of the
Becky?
dead.
The first one I hit.
Yes.
So I just
Okay.
ton of gems. Like
All right. All right. So you guys go out the hallway.
I'll show Valian the scrolls.
All right. All right. So before we
Yeah,
go to wounds, let me just kind of go through what the items are here. So the one scroll, there's this, that Zazriel recovered. The first scroll. It's a scroll of fear.
I can do that too.
The jewelry that fell upon Cat is worth 12,000 gold pieces.
Dang.
Cat's rich.
The flask that Erebus caught is a potion of flying.
Oh, dude, this character
That is lost on Umbra.
Uh,
It has that power.
Yeah, I don't need it. And
the 11 gems that you recovered are all worthless.
my gems.
Yes, your gems.
Yes.
And then the glass. There's glass jewelry with the gray ooze that just kind of broke apart when it hit the floor. But it was worthless.
What about the 6 gems?
They're worth
They're
100 gold
multiple
pieces
pieces each.
Yeah, I did say that.
My scroll.
And your scroll is a scroll of hold person.
Cool, that's powerful.
Cool.
This is old
I
monster,
give it to Valiant. I had to use this.
So now I'm
Is
going.
that something Valiant can use?
I'm going to use my lay on hands as one of my actions.
What am I being given?
You're giving a scroll of hold person.
So
A scroll of hold person?
Yes.
lay of hand, that's 20, and then I'm gonna use cure wounds.
Is it arcane or divine?
Why would you use your wounds?
Doesn't matter.
We're about to rest.
Not long rest.
Oh,
You're kidding me, right?
yes.
We can probably cure him. Why don't we check that first out before
Hell,
we
do you
use
have
the
any
spells
interest
more
in
of
it?
your spells?
Fine, then I don't do that
Like
yet.
our cleric.
Okay, you did the 20.
Like a cleric
Hold
check.
on to it if you don't.
Oh, you use the 20, that's
I need
fine.
it, but
You get that after a short rest. You don't get your
yeah,
spells
why
back.
don't you go ahead and write it down? I'll give it to you. What was the other scroll?
The other scroll is a scroll of fear.
What's the other one?
I can do that.
That is something I could use.
I could use somebody to help me. I ain't got no strength. I can't even stand up.
Elle, could you check him out?
I have no hit points left.
That damn darkness thing. He's.
Bilbo, do you have who I've healed with the kit?
I think we'll call him Children of Zazriel.
No one's there.
The only one is actually you.
Okay.
No one else.
Oh, yeah.
Just you.
So I'm the only one I've hit with the kit? That's great.
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
your ooze?
The
with your
ooze,
foot?
remember the slime, the green slime that ate your boots?
But
Yeah.
I had forgotten that I used it. It was the previous day with the ogres.
Yeah, everybody else has. That's fine.
Alright, so yeah, I will use a bandage on Dar,
Alright, so a healing kit on Dar. Okay.
harming the most.
or 10 plus your level.
Plus 6 is 16.
All right, so you're minus 3.
And then for
Wait,
hold on.
No, I'm minus 10, aren't I? Isn't there another minus 7 after the 19? I got it written down here.
What is it? Your total head? I'm sorry.
I had minus 26 total, and he only healed me for 16, so that would mean I'm at minus 10, not minus 3.
Sorry, my bad math.
Well, you had it right if I had no.
All right.
plus 7.
Actually, so what I want you to do actually before we move on here, El, is go ahead and make a healing check on Dar.
okay, sounds good.
I'll assist him on that.
So
No, it's not an assist.
great. Alright, so medicine, that's a 20.
Okay. So the shadow attack drained his strength. He's either going to need to take a short or a long rest before he gains his strength back.
Oh, okay. So a short rest is actually enough to help him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on.
That is a good question. And then for Kit,
Yes, Kit.
she's also beat up.
Yes, she is hurt really bad. Yeah.
She gets 12 points total.
Okay, 12 back. So Kit, that would put you at 19. Minus 19 still.
Really? Dar crawls over to her on his. He walks, crawls over. He puts one of his hands on her shoulder. He says, "Blessings of the bear be upon you, my child." And she casts a cure, first level cure on her. Nice. For what is that? 8 plus 1. No, so it's 4 plus 1. So it's for 5 more points back, but it's something.
All right, so that.
Little hand's a strong hand.
All right, so minus 14, Kit.
Yay! At least I'm not at 12
I
hit points anymore.
But you gotta have some. When you get that feeling, you need some magical healing, and that's for 10.
10. Kit. All right, so Kit, you're minus 4 now.
Yay!
Marvin
I
Gaye is.
love just bands together when it comes to my healing or Dar's.
All right, so Zazriel's still minus 13,
Oh, I forgot about that.
and Ambra is minus 7.
So I'll bandage up Taz, for sure.
All right.
And that is 14.
All right, you're all better than Zazriel.
And now it's up.
All right. So what do you guys do?
I think we're gonna lay here and take a rest.
Take a short rest.
All
I'm
right.
taking a nap.
Short rest sounds fine.
Dar curls up next to Kit and falls asleep.
Also, my scaly leg is a pillow.
Yep.
I'll pull out one of my spare
Ambra,
berries.
they're talking to you.
Oh, what?
Umbra, how do you know what your ring does?
It speaks to me through my head. What kind of
You
sick
angel
shit is
giggles.
that? You're hearing
Have you done anything yet with it?
We're in the
Yes.
hallway, buddy. We're hearing everything.
Yes,
What have you done?
I've used haste.
Yep, you use haste.
I've used haste.
Before you put it on, did you think Valiant should check it out, maybe?
It
Too
wouldn't.
late.
It wouldn't leave the room. So basically, it couldn't leave the room in a bag. And if it's taken off, it loses all of its magical properties.
That ring sounds like bait to me.
And it caught its fish.
It also falls asleep.
I'm reminded of this poem from my grandmammy.
Oh, my haste.
One ring to rule them all. One ring to bind them. One ring to bring them all in the darkness. Oh yeah, bind them. That first one's find them. Yeah, something like that.
And then my haste ends, and I'm so tired, and I just fall down.
Thanks for making me choke laughing on my chest.
Everyone's to pull Zaz and Elle aside and say, I don't trust the ring.
I don't trust the person wearing the ring, so I don't trust both of them. Yes.
So I'll move further away and say, you want me to take it off his finger?
Yeah, if he said it will lose all of its magical properties.
Don't hear anything.
I mean, maybe we should have Valian check it out from afar, see if he can detect anything evil.
Or Elle, perhaps.
Or L
Can
too.
you check?
Both of them can check it together and see what's up.
Checking now.
Talking about checking out my ring?
No, we'll move down.
Carapace seemed very confident.
You said he passed out.
One way to do that would be to lure us with wealth. Carapace, the guy that stole all the weapons, taunted the entire world to come here.
Yep, and said that he would break each one of us. Pretty easy if you get somebody to put something on.
If you do it to yourself without even checking, yeah.
Plus, I like the jewelry that we just got. It's pretty pricey. Let's get it checked out and then probably remove it from his hand.
I bought a magical necklace when I did my campaign. One of my guys' campaign.
You two just
and I
let me
couldn't
know
identify it,
if you want me
so
to
I
do something.
tried to use it, and he said use magical device, and I rolled it.
Hey,
I
Valian.
rolled. I put it on. It was a necklace of strangulation.
Valian, can you put the
Big
book
crazy
down for a
things.
second?
Popped my head right off.
Valian,
I got hit with a girl.
stop dreaming about the moons and the stars.
Nice.
There's matters to be attended
How
here.
most humble as an art.
Possible training.
Hello, good sir. I've missed you on our journeys. We have a key mission for us to execute right now, and it's figuring out what's wrong with this ring.
What's the issue with the ring?
Well, it
what
talks
we
to
don't know.
the Black Dragonborn, and as is, I mean, we have one very trustworthy Black Dragonborn, but two, it just doesn't fool me. Could you check it out? Like, do
Well,
check.
just give me a reminder next time we rest, and I can go ahead and
Okay.
Are we resting right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do an identify on the Google.
Okay, alright. So, right away after studying for about 10 minutes, as he's just looking at it, you detect, do the ritual for detect magic on the ring. It's not, it doesn't seem to be radiating any magic on his finger at all.
Oh, I don't let you take it off yet.
Are you sure this is a magical ring then?
Well, I mean, I hope he was moving faster. It looked like he was moving faster than he was against the ogres.
Didn't you say you could turn invisible?
Mhm.
Try it, let's see.
I turn invisible.
You don't turn invisible.
Oh shit!
Alright, take off the ring.
I try and speak to the ring in my head.
What do you say?
It's a trap.
Why can't I turn invisible?
Hammer Akbar.
You don't get a response.
Mm-hmm. I bet you shouldn't have gone back in that room.
Identify. Screwed it.
Umbra, take off the ring.
And now it ain't worth nothing. You may as well just take it off.
Yeah, I turn off the ring.
Okay, you take it off.
Put it back.
What do you do?
Put it in the back.
Put it in your bag?
Yeah, and we're in the hallway.
Yeah.
In the bag with all the other
Oh
loot.
no! Hey. I'm confused.
Too late.
What?
Oh, what's wrong?
You should try to figure out how to
Very
get
good,
you.
buddy.
I'm trying to figure out why it didn't work.
I already told you went back to the room with it. I probably canceled it out. So you got swords on that short rest.
Before the short rest.
I don't know.
You guys set up in that hallway?
Yep.
Oh, great. Gonna keep me laying down, huh? Guess we'll be taking another short rest.
And here I was singing you guys a song of rest, lullabying you.
We did have a room that we could lock, so.
Sleep now, don't you cry. Wipe away the teardrop in your eye.
Amazingly, why we didn't go back into the room, there was nothing left in it. Could have just been in there. We had the key.
I put Dar by the door as well. She was resting.
I hate when it gets in there blazing and then it just stops.
They hadn't stood up yet, you know.
Swing your head from side to side, let's do the Mario. Do the Mario.
Are we setting up marching order for the rest?
Nope. Well, yeah, that's what we're doing. Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm not tired at all. Put me like in the first corner we can be at, or I can be at.
All right, so you'll be up at the corner. Yeah, you can be alert watching this because it'll be coming down. So you see coming down from the hallway where you're at, you're positioned at the corner, looking around the corner, where it leads off 10 feet, and where it breaks off north to where the flesh columns were, and then the column still, of course, continues on where the Sphinx was, and then beyond that to the south west, where the green slime ate Elle's boots. So rounding that corner, you see two figures with longbows, humanoid figures coming around the corner there. Give me a quick perception check.
Alright. Alright, nice job. 24.
Okay, perfect. So they are both in looks like studded leather armor. They have sword. Each of them have a sword sheathed on their back, but they have longbows out with black arrows. But their faces are more skull-like, with white flowing hair, and definitely they both look undead as they seem to be moving up very quietly, except still with the slosh. It's not that quiet, but they seem to move like you do. In a normal sense, however, because of going through the soot, just like you have to go through, they're not as quiet. But they're about 10, 20, 30, 40. They're about 50 feet from you when they come around the corner.
And then two quick questions. I'm in an L, not a T, so there's no way to back off. Is that correct? So we're trapped to an extent.
Yeah, you would have to. Yeah, you're at an L, so you would have to actually head back towards the green.
Drums in the deep. There's no way out.
And second, can I take a quick shot before I back up and tell everybody they're coming?
I will say, Liz, why don't we roll initiatives here, and if you beat them, I will say I'll give you a shot, and if not, then you won't get a shot. Just him.
Go ahead, Alex.
Yeah.
They
see him?
+4.
Huh?
I mean, they see him?
You go for him.
Oh,
He's not, isn't he?
+4? Correct?
Yep.
So
+4.
23 total.
All right, so go ahead. You can get one shot off, and then we'll go into initiative.
Excellent. Right at their long, flowy hair.
Glorious.
Lovely hair, but
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
not the greatest shot though. Alright, so that is 16 to hit.
All right, 16. That definitely hits.
Oh, wait, sorry. Did you do that where we saw an advantage, correct?
I will go ahead and actually do stealth.
Do a stealth? Okay, hold on. I need to do stealth roll first. Oh, nice, 19. Okay, so stealth is 26.
All right, so yes, and I'll give you that as well.
Okay, good. So then I get another advantage. So, cool. Alright. And that is just barely better. what it is. 19 to hit then.
All right, yeah. So you hit.
All right. Not the best damage though. 10, 11, 16 points.
16. All right.
And I will fade back right.
All right. So initiative, you guys hear down the hallway from you guys. Let's go to initiatives. And I already know. Yep, you got 23.
Thanks, Alex.
All right. Anybody else above a 20?
Oh my God!
Oh wow.
23 total?
Look at that.
Wow, look at you.
Damn. Thanks for that dice, Cat.
Yep.
Dang.
All right.
It's the best
I
I
picked good dice.
You should have probably kept that yourself. The way you roll.
Right?
Anybody else above a 20?
I'm a 20 exactly.
All right, Zazriel.
Holy cow.
All right.
20 Siders.
16 to 20.
19.
19 for
I'm
dog.
I can't believe I'm that fast.
What was that, Umbra?
I'm slower than
Oh, okay. Slower than the dwarf.
Slower than the dwarf. Yeah.
So I said 16 through 20. 11 through 15.
I'm at
15.
14.
Okay, so 15 Umbra,
Yeah.
14 Kit. All right. What is L?
7.
All right. And what is Valiant?
Sorry, I was at 12.
12. Okay. That's all good. All right, perfect. All right, so Erebus, you are up. What do you do? You're on mute, by the way.
I am. You're right. Apologies. Alright, so traveling away. So I'm just at the corner, or maybe a little bit closer. Is that right?
Yeah, I would say you're right at the corner. You took a shot. You screeched out, and you are up.
And the walls are still all slimy, correct?
That is correct. The walls are slimy. There's about a foot of muck, on the ground.
And how far away am I from the main group?
From the main group, I want to say you're not too far. 20. Yeah, you're just 30 feet from the main group.
All right, perfect. So moving back 30,
Okay.
and I will use cunning action to hide. So I'll do another stealth roll.
All right, at disadvantage.
Thank you. Yeah. How deep is the water here?
It's a foot deep.
Go underneath the water.
I know. I don't think I could. A foot is pretty high. I don't know. Maybe I could just barely. Yeah, I'll try that. Sure. I'll try to duck down in the water.
Well, remember, it's just not water. This is like it's water. It's like tar, mud,
Little
soot.
turds floating through it.
Yeah, it's
tar.
yeah, it's
Tar
probably
pit.
not this
Get
the
my
safest
snakes
stuff to
and
kind
all
of.
dirty.
Well, you're a drow. You just gotta duck down low enough. Just
All right.
saying.
I will not do that. I will just hide against the wall. Get in front of me here. All right. So my stealth is 18.
All right, perfect. All right.
And then I'm gonna ready with my action. I'll ready to shoot when they come around the corner.
Okay.
What do we hear?
Oh, I like two undead coming this way. Very quiet.
Oh, cool.
All right. Thorn, you are up.
So we're alerted to their presence by the thief.
Yes.
They are not aware of us. Or they're aware of us. I have no idea. So
They're aware of one of us.
Definitely aware of somebody. Erebus shot one. So.
oh yeah.
How far?
Is it more than a move action to get to the corner where they're to turn around to go to? I mean, aren't they around an L?
They're around the corner, so still about 30 feet out from the main group is where the corner is.
Can I move and cast?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So I'd like to go 30 to the corner, and I look around the corner. I see him, and then all of a sudden, you see
You have dark vision, right?
Yep.
And yeah, let me just make sure you're actually because he has like 120.
Oh, ooh, that's a cool looking.
No, but yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good. You see him down the hallway.
Right, and everybody knows what a kaleidoscope is. So you can all of a sudden I swirl my hands, and you can see a the kaleidoscopes like surrounding them guys, and all you can hear is do 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 do. Oh yeah. And then I cast hypnotic pattern at him.
Okay, perfect.
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh, it's that way.
Song. Oh yeah, boom boom.
Is that actually the name of the song? Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Are you serious? I was just handing you this. You didn't.
I don't
have
need
it at
those
all.
pieces. I'm just doing this more for them. Alright, so
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I know how to build.
Those pieces are BA though, man.
That's exactly what that's what I'm trying to do at him.
Alright.
It's funky.
Alright, so what
It's 120 foot range. It's a DC 14 will save.
Alright.
Will.
Okay, one's a fumble.
Oh,
And the other one made it.
Dude.
So the wounded one missed. Okay.
Still, it's all good.
So what happens?
So the one is paralyzed. So the kaleidoscope only lasts for a second, and then that's gone.
Okay.
And so he just simply freezes in his tracks.
Stops. Okay.
And up to 1 minute, I have to concentrate to keep it stopped.
Okay. Alright, cool.
And of course, I'll do
Freeze.
Perfect.
Run away.
Alright, Zazriel, you are up.
Because you know we have a step 5.
What?
There's still a step 5.
No,
step 5?
no, there's not. No.
Okay, done.
That went away in 3rd edition. Or went away with 5th edition.
Yeah, you just get your movements.
Yeah.
Alright. Do I see one that's acting differently? Can I make a quick perception?
Yeah.
You
So,
said one was moving normally.
I don't care. I shoot it.
okay.
Well,
I shoot one.
This is all very quickly. Comes up, does that, comes around.
Well, it's
I
right.
remember 6 seconds.
50-50.
So
Oh no!
It's gonna be a 17 to hit.
that hits.
Which one does he hit?
18, my bad. For 8 points of damage.
Alright.
Oh, which one does he hit?
Screech out.
So the one that isn't broke.
That's only 15 to hit.
That hits.
For another 8 points of damage.
Alright. Perfect.
I guess it doesn't matter. Whatever one hits it.
Yeah, because it's you.
Alright, it's still up. Alright, Dar, you are up.
He's dead, Jim.
Curl up a little more on her
Alright.
thigh there, using it as a pillow, and just kind of all snuggled. Got one arm wrapped underneath her knee, and kind of holding on. And
Alright, that's it. It's alright. Sleep on top of the kit. Alright. Alright, Umbra, you are up.
Thump, thump, thump. Just he has his great axe, goes down the hallway, and so can he move him up to the corner? And if you can see the
Kobold.
I mean whatever these things are, humanoid. I'm
We're not
sorry.
fighting 2 kobolds.
I think you're not around the corner, buddy.
Oh,
Yeah, get around the corner. 30 feet won't put you around the corner.
no,
oh.
Nope.
you'd have to take a double move to get around that corner.
No objection here. There's no objection over there.
What do you do, buddy?
Oh, I was going to do that, but I can't see him.
No.
Nope, gotta get around the corner. You can do it next round.
Or you can just get around the corner now.
No, I'm not getting shot.
Alright, so that's Umbra. Kit, you are up. Dar is sleeping on your leg.
Got one arm curled underneath your knee and another one holding it from above, and he's on your thigh. His head's on your thigh, snoring away.
Ready, javelin, just to be on the safe side.
Alright, so just pull out a javelin this way, just on the same side.
Sitting there.
Let Dar sleep. Valiant, you are up.
Just protecting your daughter.
I don't even know where I am right now. Like, what kind of scenario am I in?
So you guys were trying to rest a little bit, taking a short rest.
So it failed.
Basically seeing me at dark.
And
Yeah, it's probably gonna take my turn to get up and get my shit I
all right, so just stand up.
yeah.
You
Like,
Grab that plate mail of yours.
Grab the book.
all right. All
Book is a
right.
two-handed weapon.
9 is just gonna stay put. He's just kind of like, he's almost in a sense like shut down right now. Like his eyes are closed, just standing still. All right, L, you are up.
I'm in some danger.
What's my distance to
Pretty much.
Yeah, go. I can't figure.
where I think Garibus might be?
Except I.
Will Robinson.
Well, the group is a couple of them have moved up. To almost to the entrance area, which is about I don't know how far up, Billy, in a sense from L.
No, it's 200 or 50 feet.
Didn't hold true.
It's 50 feet to the turn.
Okay. We'll be 30 feet ahead. And I will take an action to hide.
Okay, disadvantage. And just tell me what you roll at disadvantage.
Oh, a disadvantage. Okay, well, I've got advantage on it.
So then it'll be normal.
Well, regular roll.
You didn't see
Natural 20.
All right,
So
okay,
5
nice.
is
This one was amazing.
25. Nice.
You have to remember the original wasn't.
So-
All right, so the white moves up
L just disappears.
30 feet. Zazriel, Zazriel, where are you at that entrance?
I'm at this I'm right next to what's Torn.
Okay.
Thorn.
We're shaking Zaz.
All right, so he moves up 30 feet.
High five, yeah.
So
Shooting against cover.
So just put why don't you put one of those whites at the end of that hall?
Did you say whites?
Yep.
Nobody knew whites.
Just one of them. The other one's paralyzed. And put him against the wall.
Screw you, white.
Perfect.
Play that fucking
Shoot at me.
music, white.
So yeah, he's taking a shot at
Whites are
you.
undead. Whites are undead, right?
Mhm.
Yes. Then
But
yes,
misses. It's the wall. All right. Erebus, you are up. It's a new round. You did not come around the corner.
Yeah.
But you see an arrow smashed by Zazriel's face.
Face.
It smashes on it.
Okay. And there's now a mash of people there too.
Yes, you have quite a few of the group has moved up. About half the group. Half the group stayed back, half the group's come forward.
I think actually sit tight with what I'm at. I'm ready to shoot when one of them appears.
Okay.
I'm already hiding from previews, so I think I was
Yep,
ready.
I'll just stay. Yep. All right, Thorn.
Oh, man. I'm squishy.
It was squishy.
My guy's squishy.
Run away.
So
Don't
fire,
look
move
up
up
the
and shoot
story
five
for
after that.
Finding
You could shoot and then move your full movement.
All right.
You could move, shoot, and move. If you want to split, you're moving up. It
I
doesn't-
want to bang, bang,
All right.
shoot him up.
So you're gonna stick out 5 feet,
All right,
shoot.
we're gonna
Yep.
run on Twitch. Turn the volume off, please.
Or you can move like a.
Because I'm a cowboy of the modern day. All right, so that would be an unmodified 20 and an
Oh, yes.
unmodified 21.
Those both hit.
All right, so for 7 and then for 4.
All right. All right, so it
And then
takes
you run
2
back
shots
and
in
run
the
back.
shoulder, back jerks off a little bit there.
Bang, bang.
All right, are you
Run
gonna
back.
move?
How do you like that, White? Yep, let me get out of here. I'll make you guys some room. Goodbye. 30.
All right, Zazriel, you are up.
I'm gone.
Don't forget to shot the corners.
All right.
Natural 1.
Fumble dice.
Good thing you moved when you did.
Yeah.
Dice.
Alright.
Shoot yourself in the foot.
You actually trip an ally. So his Umbra's right there.
Gets tripped by my bow.
Alright, so what happens? Yeah.
I shoot my bow at the white, and I have a little twinkle in my eye, and so I go to scratch it as I'm about to release the bow, and I shoot it at his leg, and shooting it at his leg makes him jump up in the air, and he's not very dexterous.
I'm there.
And he falls dexterous, and he falls down.
Alright, so Umbra, you are prone. If you want to
Wow, you are learning.
You've been rolling a lot of ones, dude.
Yeah, this is the second one today.
Alright, Dar, you're
Third
still
one,
sleeping
man.
away.
Yeah, I'm still sleeping.
Alright, Umbra, you are up.
That
Okay.
nice warm
Now I get up.
pillow snuggle up on.
Okay, can you
Get up, that costs 10
Yep,
movement.
10.
Clumpy lizard scales.
Move out, jump that out. Ah! And I'm going to use my Abjure enemy. So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
But it's at disadvantage because it's undead.
Alright, well,
Oh,
yes.
Okay. So now it is frightened and its
Okay.
speed is 0 for 1 minute.
Nice.
As long as I'm concentrating. So now I'll move back.
What is that called?
It's my Abjure enemy.
Abjure enemy.
So he's moved how much? You can only move 20 feet. Because I forgot about this. The slosh, you guys are slower in this. But I
And it took him 10 to get up.
Yeah, 10, so 20, so you're done moving.
Oh, my sex win.
Yeah,
Alright.
but at least it's frightened
Yeah,
of me,
it's
so it
frightened.
has disadvantage.
Alright, Kit, are you just holding with your javelin, petting Dar's baldish head?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes. Comfortable.
Alright.
Safe, like he's supposed to be in the past.
Alright, Valiant, you are up.
Alright, I'll get up, and if I can move into visual of, can I move in all to see him?
Move him 20 feet down the hall.
What is you?
Valiant is Alex, you want to help out?
Who's confronting them right now?
Is right there.
This guy?
Umbra is.
Rebellion?
That's 4 squares. That's 4 squares.
Okay, we're hanging.
Alright, so one movement gets you next to over to Thorn, but he's still out of your range. You're still in it's a long hallway. So you still have to go another, 30 feet to get around the bend, is that correct?
Gotcha. I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Yeah, 30 feet exactly to get
What's
around.
going on, brother?
Alright, so 9 is sleeping. Elle, you are up.
Okay. So this guy is just around the corner.
He is around, he's down the hallway still. He's not around the corner.
Not around the corner from me. He's just down the hall.
Yep, he's still about 30 feet from Umbra right now.
Around the corner and down the hall.
Well, I will move forward.
Alright, you want to move 20 feet for Elle?
That's all right.
And then I will use
20.
another second level.
Okay.
And with a guiding bolt.
Alright.
Wherever that guy is. So, however close, I don't know, how far does that put me away from him?
30.
30 feet. Well, it's 25 feet between and 30 feet. So 30 feet.
30 feet.
Okay. Alright, and I'll use that on it.
Okay.
Get back does believe. Or I don't know if he sees me or not at the 25.
He's paralyzed right now, right?
No, he's not paralyzed.
He's just frightened.
17.
Yeah.
You can't move further.
17 hits.
Okay.
What kind of paralyzed?
Yeah, movement is 0, that's right, but he can still
Alright.
Can he
skate.
not move towards you?
No, his
Yeah.
movement is 0.
16 point damage.
16.
That's brutal.
All right.
Even if he
Nice.
succeeds, it's no
Whoever's
problem.
next has advantage on attacking him.
Very nice.
How much damage did you do?
16.
And it starts moving again because it's no longer frightened. As soon as it takes damage, it's no longer frightened.
Okay.
Does anybody hit him?
Yeah. All right.
He just blew him with clerical energy.
With goodness.
With goodness.
Yes.
All right. So he has both
Nutty goodness, by the way.
Umbra and Elle as targets, both holy people.
Well, he's more holy, so.
Leave the Morgulok things alone.
All right, but yeah, so he's actually going to take a shot at Elle with his bow.
I'm thinking
Oh,
of taking protection.
Bubble dice! Bubble dice!
You call yourself undead?
It drops its bow.
It like
Nice.
All right.
the
That's
string
undead for
recoil.
surrender.
Wait, the string,
Remember, it's got a sword on its back.
New round, Erebus, you are up.
the string recoil.
Alright. So for the second half of the round, nothing is happening.
Yeah, they just seem to be blasting this thing down the hall. You hear it screeching out in pain.
Alright, I mean, I'm still hitting. Forward.
Just so you guys know, anytime you move, you come out of hiding in here. Your stealth goes away anytime you move.
No problem, that makes it even easier. Alright, so I'm moving forward 20,
All right.
and which I think is my max, and then
Yeah.
I'll do cutting action and then try to hide again.
All right.
And, oh, it's terrible, it's terrible. Alright, it's a 10.
All right.
And you
And then
can't
I'm
shoot.
once again just ready to shoot if it comes around.
Okay, Thorn, you are up.
Oh man, you guys, what? You're just too packed over there for me. Ready my bows or my crossbows. If it comes around the corner.
You be ready. All right. Somebody with my phone. Zazriel, you are up.
See what the dice have in store today.
Oh, next to me walking in real life.
Another fumble!
What?
Roll the dice.
All right, here we go.
4 times!
All right, so how do you shoot yourself in the foot?
I do it. One of these times it had to happen.
I could have went so wrong with this, but I'm just gonna keep it simple.
Does that happen? Give me
Uh,
dice.
Well, I felt that there was an itch on my leg, and I had to shoot the bow already, but the itch got too bad to where I had to lower my bow towards my leg to itch with the arrow, and I accidentally let go of the string because I saw the bad guy become unfrightened.
Your
I
leg,
got
huh?
scared.
All right, so roll damage to hit yourself.
Your leg, huh?
Uh, 10 points of damage.
All right, 10 points.
Ouch! 10 points of damage to your foot, all because your leg itched.
Why are you hitting yourself?
Oh, that was rough.
Why do you keep hitting yourself? Zaz, what's wrong with you? Why you keep hitting yourself, Zaz?
All right.
I don't know what's been going on right now.
Dara, sleeping still. Umbra, you are up.
Okay. So,
He went to scratch it and clink shot us in the foot.
chest swells up.
Okay.
So I get this back out for a rest and we didn't finish. So 30-foot line of acid.
All right.
So it needs to make a dex save.
It makes it safe.
Yeah. Ooh, good damage. So it's round down. Is it round down?
Yes.
So 5 points.
All right. So it flops
And the
into the
acid in the
ground,
hole just goes through it. Just
drops onto the ground.
and then I move back. Actually no, because the other one is
The other ones, you see the other one
frozen.
60 feet down.
down the hallway, 50 feet, another 20 feet beyond that one.
Perfect. Kill them one at a time.
So 20 feet.
20 feet beyond that one.
So I'll move
It's just
up.
like World of Warcraft.
I'll move up
You got
20
the
feet.
crown.
20 feet. All right. You want to move Umbra up 20 feet? All right. Kid is petting Dar.
I asked acid hold him. Just.
That's right. Valiant, you are up.
Good kitty.
Alrighty,
Dar's sleeping.
you're
She's
running away
she's
right now?
doing petting him. Good dwarf.
So you're with Thorn, who's Thorn's kind of got his hand crossbows ready for something to come around. You saw at the end of the hallway, Umbra breathe acid and then start moving down the other hallway. So you could continue on down the hallway or stay here with Thorn. But you saw Umbra moving.
Gotcha. I'll go ahead and stay with Thorn for the time being. Pick up the rear as usual.
Okay. Nice shut down. L, you are up.
Alright. I am. So that guy is 50 feet from me?
Yes.
Alright. Go ahead and hit him with. I'm going to hit him with Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Does he have? I'm assuming he still has a saving throw, even though he's dazed and confused.
I mean, what is it?
Dex save.
It's a dex save.
I don't know if they specify anything on the.
Well, yeah, I can look. Well, it's not. It would be in a sense he's paralyzed, right? So paralyzed.
When charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Yeah, I'm just seeing it.
Spell ends.
But he
When does
incapacitated.
Yeah, incapacitated.
When does the spell
It's even
end?
better.
Concentration, so it has like 8 more rounds left.
Oh, is it incapacitated or
Yeah.
paralyzed? Okay, that's different.
So it's not
Okay.
paralyzed, incapacitated. I
Okay.
have no idea.
Incapacitated
Okay.
still drop your dex.
Yeah, so it can take actions or reactions.
Well, he gets it saved.
Yeah.
That's
Ah, it makes it safe. 19 on the
nothing.
die. Jeez.
It's an all or nothing spell.
Yeah.
Incapacitated is here.
All right. Do you move at all or just stay put?
Paralyzed is
She
incapacitated.
is. So
Okay.
Umbra walked this. So Umbra moved up, right?
Yes. Umbra's moving towards it.
Okay, so she's fine.
Okay.
But somebody did damage to us then?
No, it doesn't. The spell doesn't
Oh, no.
end even if somebody does damage.
It's not all
Is that right?
damage. So
It's concentration.
He didn't do any damage, so that
Right, but if it does damage, then it does.
That
go
definitely
away.
ends, yes.
Oh, it does? Okay.
All right. So new round. Erebus, you are up.
Okay, I guess move me around to the corner if I can make it that far.
All right. You want to move 20 feet
I
for
think
Erebus?
I should be able to, because I would have done 2 rounds.
You're already up there, aren't you? Isn't that him? Right
Oh,
here?
am I? Okay, let me.
Just around the corner 5 feet.
Oh, okay, so then maybe. Well, I just hit for shit. So I'm gonna hide again, though.
All right.
Running action. Since last one I made some noise.
Okay, so we're just gonna leave that one there and hide.
Yeah, so that's an 18.
All right. You're good.
And now I'm gonna take a shot.
All right. And you know your hides are at disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Okay. Slosh.
Yeah, exactly. Not the good slosh that we love either.
Missy Slosh.
Alright, 18, 20.
That hits.
No, that's great. Not as good.
Great
as
dice.
Flameboy, which-
Alright, 22,
Yeah,
27
also,
points.
if it's like
Jeez,
like say
Really?
giant would be
I'm sorry.
And I will,
Flamethrower is not quite as bad as not
okay.
yet.
He took his ranger level. That just changes
He's
it.
getting there.
Yeah.
he's
So it screeches out. In pain.
Nice.
All right. Thorn, you are up.
Well, looks like White is back on the menu again, boys. And he'll move back to his previous position, which was 20.
All right.
And then let loose the dogs of war.
Does he have a disadvantage shooting through his friends?
It
And then
No,
the one's
the
on
white-
no, I'm at disadvantage for distance.
distance. Yeah.
So either one would have been a hit. And so the first one would have been the first hit is a 6 points of damage.
All right.
Nice.
Fork. And then the next one at disadvantage. 17 was my lowest.
That hits.
Oh yeah! 8 points of goodness.
All right. So yeah.
Take that,
Boom. It goes down, smashes down into
Look
the
at that!
water.
He killed it. Thorin got a kill. Thorin got a kill.
I just blew it.
It's a showdown!
I know the first one, I know. But he doesn't normally get to do this, so this is awesome for him.
I
Hey,
killed
he takes
something
my
today.
board, too.
He's squishy. He stays in the back.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're the up front guy. This is awesome that
Yeah,
you get
he's
that.
like a cheater. He waits until everybody.
Absolutely, I'm the
Oh,
kill
no.
stealer.
Cheater, right? Exactly. He's the kill
I'll
stealer.
steal the shit out of your
Because
kills.
basically, everybody lowers the creature down, and he's like, because he's missing every
You
single.
took the first 2 shots.
Because he's a kill stealer.
You didn't even shoot at him. Last time.
Whoa, here he comes.
Alright, so do you guys
Watch out.
go back and attempt to continue to try to rest?
Yep. Let's finish the rest like this.
I didn't say you finished the rest.
It's
Yeah.
all
Harbus will grab one of the strong guys. We'll go pick up the bodies.
Oh, that's definitely
Okay.
Not me.
It's gotta be Umbra.
Oh yeah.
You're the
Me,
only
that's for
one.
sure.
There's one strong.
There's only one strong person in the group.
I'm still trying to sleep over
And
here.
I'm the strongest person in the group.
That's Umbra.
Dragonborn, you want to come clean up the mess over here and check them?
Yes.
Alright, so they don't have anything valuable on them.
No.
You drag them on down to where you guys are at. And then Erebus, are you gonna hold up there?
Yeah, I'll hold up again, same position, absolutely.
And then Al, what were you gonna say?
Oh, what kind of weapons? Is it? They've had bows and swords.
Longbows and long swords.
And they're of decent make.
They're okay. Mhm.
Wait.
So if you shot 4, then you
Wait, Airbase, could you check out these black tipped arrows?
you should take the
Are there anything special?
It's nothing special
Yeah.
about the arrows. They're just blackened arrows.
Give them to me.
Alright, so you take the quivers?
Yep.
Alright.
2 of them.
Yep, 2 of them.
Yeah, you have 3 quivers, so basically you fire.
So one has
25.
no, sorry. One has 19 and one has 13.
When you're counting arrows, it always pays to grab the extras.
I got 5 silver. Hey,
Same way with
whatever.
crossbow
Use
bolts.
those for vampire stuff, because basically me and Josh have 5 silver bolts each.
Can we tell what race these were originally?
You believe that they were human.
Got it from a cave.
Alright, so you guys will be able to now complete a short rest.
So we get our
Nothing else coming back at you. So yes, anything that required a short rest has returned.
And we head towards there.
Huh?
We head
Did
towards
my
there.
so do I have my strength back? Do I feel better now that I've slept
Yes. You
Okay.
feel better, your strength is back.
We head
Cool.
towards the
I'm still hurt,
town.
but-
Yep, you're alert. So I'm gonna ask this if anybody's this is what I have. Dar, you're -10. Umbra, you're -7. Kit, you're -4. Zazriel, -10. L, -4. Does anybody
Have I
use
used any yet?
any hit dice? No one has
I'm
used
back.
any hit dice.
Before you guys
I'll
use your
use
hit
it.
dice, I will have sung my song of rest, so everybody gets an additional 1d6 healing from the short rest. That is a
I
second.
maxed out.
Wait, no, he's got to roll it.
Oh, you
Yeah,
guys.
you roll.
I maxed out.
You roll it, and we all get
Same thing.
we all got 1 hit point.
Hey,
Sorry.
1 hit points better than none.
Sorry.
That's all right.
It was a shitty song.
So, and then
Lullaby and good night.
wait, isn't it? Wait,
I
what's
knew I
the-
should have sung that Slayer
what's the
tune.
hit dice for the paladin?
Slayer.
What was that? What is it with hit dice again? You roll 1 hit dice and
So your hit die and your constitution.
Is it I think it's a D10, correct?
Whatever your hit
I
dice
did
are
so I think I know right.
is it's
Yeah,
and for
D10.
you it's usually D10 or the
D10.
paladin.
D10 plus your con,
Yep.
so
So you're gonna use a hit die?
that's 3 more, so I'm -3 still.
Alright.
I'll use a second one.
What's your hit point, Tom, bro?
I have 47.
47.
And I maxed out on the second one.
Alright, so you're all better, but you use 2 hit dice.
I'm gonna use my druid hit die.
Okay.
Okay, so 8 points back, so I'm at -1.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Zazriel, are you using it or
I used one.
used one? And what are you now?
0.
You're all better. All right. All right. And then Al, you're staying -3. Kit, you're staying -3. Okay.
I could heal
Perfect.
it easily.
All right.
Thanks, lass. I really appreciate the pillow.
What do you guys do now?
I don't think I slept that good in a long time.
Head back to the staircase where the
You
flesh
supplied
golems
me with ale. You
are.
give great
A9.
company.
A9, go back to the lead.
All right. So you guys have 9 in front.
Yep.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Moving.
His armor looks a little pitted, doesn't it?
Who are you talking to?
The big guy there.
Nine?
Hombre.
Wait, are you looking at me? Are you talking to me? Or talking
Yeah,
I'm
to
looking.
nine?
I started looking at him, and ugh, that armor looks like it got eaten a little bit. Is there a way we can fix that? Anybody?
I don't know. 9 says.
Valiant?
Why you ask me?
Valiant, you got any way to fix his armor? You're the mage.
No, not really.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe there might be some magic around here that could fix it. You were gonna take that in and get that fixed when we get back there, big guy.
All right.
All right. So
does it look like it's still usable like normal, or does it look like it's
it's usable. Yeah, he still has it. It's just
But
got some
damage
damage
to
to
it?
it.
It has a little bit of rust.
Yeah.
Yeah, so little
fitted holes in it?
little
The acid,
holes of
buddy.
acid
Rust is
through it.
no rust.
No rust, acid.
Acid is just eating holes in it.
You didn't get attacked by a rust monster, but
When he was when he was it was when he was drooling when he was sleeping for the hour. Drooled on his arm.
Dragon drool.
Oh yeah.
Dragon drill.
Oops.
I can make.
A bad dream.
Hey, acid arrows. Acid arrows.
All right.
Yeah, acid drill.
All right. So you guys head up back
Spit on my bolts.
back up to the flesh columns and see Nine's brothers. They're all just standing there. You guys go through the door opposite of their room where it leads up
To a staircase.
to a staircase. And you go up 10 feet of stairs, and the floor, the water, the soot on the floor is gone. So this part of the floor is dry. The walls are still have the moist, the soot and moist
9,
on them.
stop.
He doesn't want to hear
It
that.
tells 9 to stop. And then let Erebus go check out the floor.
Okay, so 9 stops. All right, so.
I'm gonna check it out.
All right, so this it just goes 20 feet and turns off, and it turns off into right away when you turn the corner. There's this metal turnstile. So it's and the hallway continues on another 30 feet and then turns south. The hallway turns southwards. But it's a large, from floor to ceiling, the width of the hallway is this metal turnstile that you have to turn to get to the other side.
Crazy.
So if you try to pull back on it, it doesn't come back the other way?
The platform.
So
or
it's
what?
dark. You can look behind. It's one way. Like you can't come back through the opposite way.
Like that subway we're at.
Yes, exactly. Just like the subway turnstile. Yep, absolutely.
So which way did this hallway
We're
go?
trying
However, air can pass through it easily.
Yeah, it's literally like what you guys would go through at like a stadium, or even like what Kit was saying at where subway, like going through New York subways, going through a metal turnstile, but it's one way.
So you could hop over it.
It's not a revolving door.
Okay.
But it's it's full floor.
It's floor to ceiling.
Metal, just
okay.
like the subways in the sense that you go through but you can't. It doesn't. You can't come back through the other side. It has metal through the other side. I could probably show you guys a picture of this. If this is hard for you guys to image.
I think I understand.
No, we got it.
Okay.
How big are the gaps?
The gaps between the metals probably about an inch. You know.
Kit can turn into an ant and go explore.
Chew on that crossbow bolt.
Okay.
That crossbow bolt has cheese in it.
Guys, I can't hear him. What was that?
When I examine the turnstile, make sure it's not some sort of chopping device.
Yeah, go ahead and just make a perception check here on this for traps.
23.
Yeah, so you, without a doubt, this area doesn't look trapped. There's no traps on this thing. You don't think, in a sense, that it's not bladed or anything. These are just pulls. You just push through, but you just, once you go to the other side, you're not coming back through this direction.
And this was the only pathway we could go.
Yeah, this is the only path.
I'll tell them it's safe.
Where does it turn down to our right?
So it goes, this
Staircase?
hallway goes 30 feet. So the staircase you went up, 10-foot stairs, 20 feet to the turn to the east is this hall to the east.
Our right or left?
To your right. And then it goes 30 feet beyond this turnstile and it turns south.
When they come in,
All the way turns south. And the floor is, like I said, this whole floor in this area is all cleared out. There's no soot or any of that. There's probably some soot, but none of the water or any of that. So, but the walls are still slick too.
Alright, I'll go through. I think the other side is also safe.
Yeah.
I can check it out.
Yep. So you go and then head down the hallway, the 30 feet. Look around the corner. The hallway goes another 40 feet down south, and it comes to a wooden door.
Okay. I guess I will wave people through, and as they're coming through, I'll start to move down, checking the hallway as I go, and then examine the door.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception.
So we're going through this thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, one of us already did.
It kind of reminds me of this gnomish fun house when I was a kid. It was a one-way ticket. We weren't sure what we were coming out on the other side.
All right, so you guys are all pushing. What did you roll on the perception, Aramis?
26.
All right, so yeah, the door's not trapped or anything or locked. The hallway is safe. Everything is good to go. The rest of the group, is anybody not going through the turnstile?
Oh, I'll go. Everybody else is going.
Okay.
Got an easy deal.
Umbra, so you go through and you see 9 still standing there. What do you do?
I'm gonna say 9. Come on.
All right, so 9 will go ahead and he'll push his way through because he's rather large. He's probably about 8 feet. So, but he does manage because it is a 10-foot high ceiling here, but does manage to push himself through. So he comes through. Yeah, he definitely kind of it's
Acts like a robot.
Yeah. Have you watched the new Lost?
Yeah.
I know spoilers, everybody. Sorry. We won't say anything more.
No.
All right. So you're at the door.
Okay, listen at it. Any sounds?
Go ahead and make a listen check.
Alright, that is the same actually.
Yeah, I like the old robot.
All right. So maybe you hear a little whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
Excuse me, that was me.
Yeah, almost like somebody's stomach's rumbling, tumbling.
Alright.
On my stomach.
I think the door is locked.
Yes, you're sure it's not. You're sure it's unlocked and it's not trapped.
And I will just open the door a tiny amount and try to peer through the crack and see what's going on there.
Okay. And amazing with this door, because there is no water, you can do that on this door.
Oh, that's right,
The door opens onto a stone platform in a large natural cave. Opposite the entrance in the distance is another stone platform. Between them, a series of wooden discs is suspended from the ceiling by massive steel chains. The cave floor seems to be covered by a pool of boiling mud.
Nope, ain't doing it, can't do it. Nope.
The floor is lava.
No, ain't doing it. That's it. We gotta figure a way to get through that dang door again. Let's go back and see if we can get out of here.
And so,
Awesome.
No. Sorry, can't do it.
so you have these discs floating about 50 feet above the ground, above this mud pit.
And they got a chain in the middle of
A
it?
chain in each of them. Each of these discs is this chain going to the ceiling, which runs about 50 feet upwards as well.
Ain't happening, Captain, because as soon as you step on the edge, it's gonna go whoop, and you're gonna go swoop, and you're gonna go woof, and be boiling in the mud.
Each of these discs are about 4 feet in diameter, and they're about 3-4 feet apart from each other. And each of the chain, at the bottom of the chain, it's like stapled to the center of the wooden platform.
Yep, like I said, it's like a big round teeter-totter. Just waiting for you to step on it and go for a swim.
Well, looks like Black Razor's here to be won. Let's go get it.
One of the messed up Japanese game shows.
So I'll show you guys a picture of it here.
Cool.
Erebus, is this gonna be me?
Let's kick ass.
Hopefully not.
You mean you can fly us all across?
Oh,
You can pick us up and carry us?
What are the walls slimy in this room too?
Yes, there's still the soot and mud. There's actually even mud and soot on top of these discs as well. And it's, like I said, the mud is bubbling on the
What do I got?
The 50 feet below, there's mud boiling, bubbling up along.
Yeah, 9 ain't making it through this.
Dar reaches into his pack and is digging around.
Search for a secret door.
Oh,
Nice.
portable ram, that ain't gonna work. Digs around a little more. Miner's pick, nope, that ain't gonna work. Digs around a little more. Got a crowbar? Nope, that ain't gonna work.
Okay, Dar, we'll figure this out. This isn't the job for the fighter, alright? So we'll check.
I got 10 feet of chain. That probably ain't long enough.
So you want to look for doors, and if you don't find a secret,
Steel mirrors? Nope, that ain't gonna
if you
work.
don't find a secret door, I'll try my luck.
And Ellen and I'll check for doors or on some other way through here.
All right, so each of you can make a roll.
Perception?
Yeah.
Use my stonework to try and help.
This is individually here. You guys are scanning around the room. You can do that though. You can make a roll.
Yeah, I could try.
I don't see anything.
Stonework or
Yeah.
okay. Natural 20 plus 6 is 26.
Okay. So Dar, you're looking at, he has natural 20. So Dar is natural 20. You scan around, looking around the room as best as you can.
Feeling
Now
around for everything.
Well, no, you're looking. You're
Yeah.
on a platform. There's nothing here where you're on the platform. But looking around as far as you can see, however, as this room, this stretches about 90 feet. So you can't even see the opposite side, really. But you are confident in looking around along the walls here. There are no secret doors. Elle, what did you roll?
Oh, 14.
All right, yeah, you're not sure of anything. And then Erebus?
I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're like,
You looked over the edge and almost fell in.
yeah, you're looking at the mud. Going, oh.
In all my years of being an orphan living in caves, I can guarantee you that there is no door anywhere to be found in this room. At least not within range of my sight.
Alright, start going across the path.
How are you gonna go across?
It's like paddles, right?
Huh?
They're like little steps.
Yeah, so are you gonna jump to each one?
No.
How far apart are they?
As I said, they're about 3-4 feet apart.
But remember, they're also 3 to 4 feet wide. Like I told you, they're going to be like big
All on
teeter totters.
They're all on chains going to the ceiling.
Chains going into the middle of them.
Yep.
And chains go up 50.
So grab the middle if you're going to jump. My better bet would be let's take a grappling hook and a piece of rope and try to hook one of them chains and drag that sucker over here and get yourself swinging. And then you can swing from one to the next and grab the next one.
Not stable down below.
No, there's nothing below it. In a sense. It's just purely
Pretty much.
is wooden platform with a chain in the middle of it. You could definitely easily, easily. Some people can jump. Yeah, they're 3 or 4 feet apart.
I'll acrobatically jump across.
All right, so go ahead and make the first one.
Type Ron Jeremy.
That's why we
Alright.
Hilarious.
How far down is the boiling mud?
50 feet.
Look at
10.
that.
All right, so you jump off. You jump to the next one. Okay.
18, 23.
All right, perfect. You jump to the second one.
Clean shaven like a baby, except for
18.
mustache.
Okay, so the third one, you jump, no problem. And then L, I'm sorry, Erebus, what are you doing?
I'll take out my rope and the main bundle to Umbra, and then I will trail it behind me, and I'll follow Zaz.
Okay, so you're doing that. Now, hold on, Zaz, you're at the third one. Why don't you put your figure there?
Does Zaz's jumping seem to make them sway as
Yes, absolutely. They're swaying now. They're all moving.
If I wait a few seconds, will it fall?
No, put Erebus back. Erebus is not gone yet. Erebus is getting out of rope. I'm saying it's happening. So, yes, they are swinging right now. You're pulling out your rope. Hold on. You're pulling out your rope. He's swinging. The chains behind him, yep, they're moving, they're swinging. Zazriel is definitely going across with ease, no problem. And all of a sudden, this geyser of mud just comes splashing up from the bottom of the ground, almost all the way to the ceiling, hitting Zazriel, and that's where it'll end for the night.
That's
Yeah, I
bullshit.
can go bed.
Good night, buddy.
Another one.
He's got a thing tomorrow, so he's got to go to bed.
Good night, bud.
I
Night,
hope
buddy.
this thing doesn't deal 50 points of damage on this.
Right? I told you we should have grabbed it with the grappling hook.
What? What's that?
Actually pick her up.
That's all to be determined next week. We need to tune into next week's episode to find out what happens. It's Azrael. No, we. I hope everybody's having fun with this. I love this adventure. So it's just gonna get better and better as we keep going through this thing. We will be back next Wednesday night, 7:30 Central Time, and for episode 4 here of White Plum Mountain. And hey, if you made it this far, please hit that a like, subscribe button on YouTube, or hit the follow button here on Twitch. And we'll be back, as I said, next week, 7:30 Saturday. We will be playing with another group of mine. We're actually into the abyss instead of out of the abyss. This group is actually going into the Underdark, believe it or not. So if you like, tune into that show as well. And if not, we will see you back here Wednesday. Remember, it's cool to be a geek. Pass it on.
He's looking at her.